Hey, Ag Teacher Thoughts here, coming at you with a video, the last one that we will actually have on our city baskets. So these are the ones that we are going to go hang on the light poles around town tomorrow. And today was the time for the last check. And we have a problem. So being in northern Idaho, I don't usually struggle with this problem because my plants are usually gone 2 weeks ago, sometimes 3 weeks ago. And leading up until that point, we generally have snow. So I don't generally struggle with greenhouse pests, but today when I came out to the greenhouse, I found a pest. It's been here for a little bit. I didn't notice it because I've actually been having students take care of the greenhouse, and I wasn't monitoring them because I'm exhausted and trying to get to the end of the school year. But let me show you what's going on here. So we're going to go and look at this flower right here. So this is a purple verbena. Colors are a little bit off because we're heading towards twilight here. It's like my 6th time trying to shoot this video, so we'll see if we can get it to work. So that right there is a healthy video or verbena. So let's move over to a beginning to be not healthy verbena. So see this flower here? I'm going to kind of zoom out so you know which one to be focused on. So you're going to be focusing on this one right here. Okay, so look at the top of that flower. See how it looks like it almost has a crease looking to it, or like a slug went right across the color? So that is a just classic symbol or a classic telltale sign of a greenhouse pest. That is a thrip. So as the thrips feed, they go in this little zigzaggy pattern and they go across there, and they love to start with the purple flowers. So they will always land on the purple or the blues first. And this blossom up here is a little bit more advanced. You can see how there's a little swirl here. So you can see where he started on the inside and then went to the outside. So thrips are very, very small. They're only 1 millimeter or 2 long. But this is the reason that basket has thrips. That is our ventilation intake. This basket is directly in line. This is probably ground zero right here, and everything else is kind of moved this way as the air is flown. I knew this was a hazard. I was just trying to get through it where I wouldn't have to deal with it. But unfortunately, I got to find a way to get these sprayed. I just don't want to spray them because someone is going to literally be hugging this when they hang it up tomorrow. So yeah, I got to figure that part out. So, not fun. Let's see if we can find some thrips to show you. So I'm going to set this phone down. See if we can put this over here. See if we can focus in this way. All right, so I'm going to see if I can collect some thrips. See if I can get some. Ooh, that's a small juvenile one. They are super, super small. I don't think that's going to work. Let's see if we can get some more. Let's go off that main infected flower. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. So right there on my hand running around, those are like the size of splinters. This big one here probably can fly. It's probably to that end star stage. Let's get the blossoms off of there. There's another one right there. You can see how they are just super, super, super small. They're like a splinter. There's a little, I think there's another one there. There's one right there in the center. Oh, and there's one that's on my wrist that is biting me. That guy was biting me. They will bite you, and you kind of feel them as they're trying to figure out where we're going. But those are thrips. Those are a greenhouse pest called thrips. So I'm going to set you down real quick, and I'm going to dispatch of those. Okay, gone. So with these, when you are a school greenhouse, finding a chemical to use on those is going to be a little bit tougher because a lot of areas you are on government property. So you may, see if it's still going, there we go. You may need to have a pesticide applicator's license for the strong stuff. So I'm going to try some over-the-counter, just some whole consumer version, see if that works. But those are telltale. That's telltale thrip right there. Okay, so if you see that, it looks like it's been beat up. That is thrip damage. And refresh your memory. That is what they should look like. So no, I'm not going to recommend a chemical to you because I don't know what your what's listed in your area, what you're allowed to do. I'm going to refer you to your local county agent, your local county extension agent. Contact them, talk to their entomologist, talk to their horticulture department, and see what they recommend for greenhouse applications for you in your area. Here, we've literally only got 5 baskets left, right? Oh, how to focus. That's not fun. So we literally only have 5 baskets left in here. So getting heavy-duty chemicals is just not going to really work for us here. But yeah, talk to your local horticulturalists, that's, farm store, or again, your county agent. See what they recommend for you. And again, some of the stronger stuff is going to require a pesticide applicator's license, and most of us ag teachers don't have them. And then again, state property, you're going to have different rules about spraying pesticides around juveniles on school facilities. It can be kind of a nightmare. But I hope that does answer a question for you, any of you that were wondering when I was going to encounter plant pests. So that is thrip damage. That is no thrip damage. And again, that is where they came from, right through the vent. So I'm going to find something to take care of them. In the future, the plants will be out of here really before the thrips start going, so it won't be much of an issue. It's just this year is an odd year for me. But yeah, you're going to encounter them. Thrips, aphids, whitefly. Once these get out into the wild, the petunias are susceptible to budworm. We'll talk about that. I'm waiting for that to show up later this summer, and then I'll shoot a video on that one too. But there you go. There's thrips. Aphids and whitefly, we'll see if we can find those. But there you go. Ag Teacher Thoughts, showing you what thrips are like in a greenhouse. Out. Have a good evening.